love means obedience. Somehow the word obedience has come to have a negative connotation. That's just not true in the Bible. In the Bible, obedience is the flip side of love. It's the expression of love. In several places, Jesus says, "If you love me, you will obey what I command." In 1 John 5, it says, "This is love for God, that we obey his commands, and his commands are not burdensome." In other words, it's not some onerous duty that we have. It's just the overflow of our gratitude for all that the Lord has done for us. And so this idea of obedience, we need to reclaim the value of that. Similarly, the word accountability somehow has come to have some kind of a negative connotation. Accountability is very important. We talked about the spiritual economy. And in the spiritual economy, we need to balance knowledge and obedience and sharing with others. And this happens through accountability. Every time we're together, we need to be holding one another accountable, not only for what we know, but what we're doing with that and who we're sharing that with. And we do this out of love for one another. We love one another. We want one another to understand God's will and God's ways, to be more intimate with him, to understand him more fully. We want one another to live the abundant life he has created for us, or that he desires for us. We want one another to have the joy of walking in those good works that he's prepared beforehand for us to walk in. So if we fail to hold one another accountable, we're essentially saying, I don't really care about your life. I don't care about your spiritual welfare. I don't care, that you're living a joy-filled, wonderful life with God. Obedience is critical, and accountability is critical. And we need to reclaim these within the body of Christ.